Okay, class. So today we're going to go ahead and take a look at polynomials. You may want to wonder what polynomials are. So polynomials are essentially algebraic expressions. So let's go ahead and take a look at the types of polynomials that we have. Now, when you're doing this right here, you're actually not solving for anything. You're just pretty much taking a look at what a polynomial is. Now, polynomial, like I stated before, is an algebraic expression. So we've already know what an algebraic expression is. It's not an equation. It just represents, an expression as far as either adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. So if you take a look at number 1a right there, 1a, you have the expression 2x y to the 7th. Now in this particular case, we don't know what x is, we don't know what y is. They don't want you to do that. What they want you to do here is just to state the degree of the polynomial and what type of polynomial you have. So in this particular example, you take a look at the powers that you have for the variables themselves. In this case, this is x to the first, and you have y to the 7th. So this thing is said to be to the 8th degree. So it's considered an 8th degree polynomial. As far as what type of polynomial it is, remember, if you have what is known as a monomial, it is considered a one-term polynomial. Now, a term is separated by either a plus or a minus. There is no pluses or minuses in this case, so this one is considered to be a monomial. So that would be your answer for that one right there. Once again, just know what they are, what they represent. So in this case, once again, monomial is a one-term polynomial. If you take a look at the third one right there, well, let's go ahead and take a look at C here. And it'll make sense in a little bit why we're doing it this way. You have 9x to the third y plus 10x to the fourth y to the fourth. Notice that we have two different expressions here. We have 9x to the third y and 10x to the fourth y to the fourth. Since you have two expressions that are separated by a plus or a minus, in this case it's a plus, this is considered to be a binomial. Now you may be asking, what type of degree polynomial is this? So we're going to go ahead and take a look here. Since we have two separate ones here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the first expression right there, x to the third y. So in this case, if you add these two, that's a 4th degree polynomial. But if you add these two, this is 4 plus 4, which will be also considered an 8th degree polynomial. Once again, these are definitional things. It's really not as important as knowing what a binomial is. So once again, this is a two algebraic expression right here, so it is considered a binomial. So once again, binomials are a two-term polynomial. So they're either separated by either a plus or a minus. So we have a monomial, we have an example of binomial. If we take a look at B, letter B there, you have the expression or the polynomial 12x to the 5th minus 3x squared plus 2. So once again, we're no longer going to call them expressions, we're going to call them polynomials. So in this particular case, notice that you have the plus minus and you have the plus sign right there. So this is one expression, this is another one, and this is another one. Although the 2 is considered a constant, it is still considered an expression. So, since you have 3 of them, this will be called a trinomial. And just like our previous case, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the highest power. In this case, in this term, the degree of this expression is to the 5th. This is to the 2nd, and this has none. So we're going to take the largest one. So this will be the 5th degree polynomial. So once again, we have monomial, which is a 1 term, binomial, which is a 2 term, and we have the trinomial, which is a 3 term. And once again, this is mainly definitional. It's not anything that we're gonna have to do calculation wise right away. All right, so this concludes part 1.